Ready?
I'll have to edit that out now.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Oh,
Here we are on Christmas Eve. It's December 12th. No, it's day 12, December 24th.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
I thought
On
we
my notes, it says December 14th, but I know that's a typo. It's December 24th.
Okay, all right.
Here we are, the final day of the 12 Drams of Christmas.
I'm sorry to say.
I hope
I
you
was
guys.
I was enjoying this.
Oh yeah,
Thank you for
I enjoy this every
inviting
year.
me along.
Yeah, no, we're gonna enjoy this sample.
It shouldn't be.
You guys go to your tree and grab
Yeah.
yours, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about this one and then reveal it, and then we'll talk a little bit about the calendar in general
Gotcha.
before we sign off for
Okay.
the year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not the year, but definitely for Christmas. So anyway, here we go.
Well, what have we got here? Let's see.
Looks like whiskey in the glass,
Yeah,
though.
it does look like whiskey, and smells like it too.
Ooh, yeah, rich nose.
Holy schmackers! They keep getting better.
Yeah, this is another sherry bomb, I think. Beautiful, sweet, like sugary, almost molasses notes. Maybe not molasses, brown sugar. Yeah,
You're going to say Demerara, weren't you?
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and I kind of agree.
Yeah. There's
Not just any brown. It's got to be Demerara. Oh, that is. I don't know what you're experiencing, but hopefully it's what we're experiencing, which is really soft, sweet.
I read a note and I was like, maybe I won't get that, and then so I tried it, and now I'm kind of getting it a little bit. It's someone else said it does a bit rubbery on the nose.
Rubbery?
Yeah.
Like
Just like a light rubber, though, like on the bottom of an old man's cane kind of rubber or something.
that reminds me. We did a tasting one time at a gym, and over in Courtney, and it had a rubber floor, and we were doing.
The rubber mats.
Rubber mats on the floor, and
horse stall mats. Yeah.
yeah, and we were doing. I don't know. Maybe it was a all peat.
Pretty sure it was an Isla whiskey that we were.
It was an Isla whiskey, and we had a group of people that really hadn't communicated all that much. They were just too busy enjoying the drams that they were having. But we got to this one dram, and this young woman that was sitting to the side, she said, "This smells like rubber tires." And another young woman sitting on the other opposite side of her said, "Winter radials. I get winter radials."
And then we started disputing which brand, whether
That's
it was
right.
Toyo or Michelin. Or...
Yeah. But what we realize is how much influence the environment has on the tasting experience that we're having. So whether or not it actually had that sense of taste.
Well, I mean, to be
smelling
fair, some Isla whiskeys do have a burning rubber.
yeah,
kind of
that's
smell,
that's,
so.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, but
But this is not.
this is not one
that.
of those. No.
Ooh, palate.
Palais? Oh, gosh.
This is a special whiskey. I'm gonna say that right now. Creamy, thick, buttery. Yeah, beautiful whiskey. Herbal. Not a lot of depth. Like I would say,
No, it's soft.
it's just a very simple whiskey, but very nice.
yeah. No attitude.
Yeah.
It has a lot of maturity to it. Would you call it an elder? I mean, that much maturity, or kind of in between, where between teenage and...
Well, it depends on what you consider elder, I guess.
Yeah, I hadn't really defined that. This is good.
Ready for the reveal?
Of course. I can't wait. Oh, what's that? It looks like the top of a Christmas present.
It kind of also looks like some red doors on the front of a warehouse.
Oh, oh my gosh. Look at that.
There you go, you guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
It's
Christmas.
Glen Farkless 30-year-old. Now I'm going to open this up here.
Oh, you got to open it up in front of the camera.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold the box.
So
You open
so
the
you
doors.
slide the little latch here,
Okay, you got
and
it.
then you got to open it
I
up.
would have dropped it by now.
Okay, so there's the presentation and like a little write-up on the inside.
Yeah. Please do not
Beautiful.
open.
Beautiful classic Glen Farkless bottle and
Yes,
label.
Yes. Oh, look at how smooth these break.
I should be wearing the white gloves for this.
Yes,
eh?
you should. Yes. For a good 30-year-old
There's the bottle.
elder statesman. Wow.
Yeah, so always try and outdo myself from the year before as far as finding the last dram of the calendar goes. I hope you guys enjoy this one. One of the main reasons I chose this whiskey was actually my uncle. He's had a 30 on his shelf for quite some time, and he keeps talking about one day he's going to open that and wants to try it. And so I thought, what the hell? We'll sample it in the calendar, and then he can decide if he wants to open it or just keep it on the shelf. But
Well, let's just say it's a good thing he's a participant in this tasting.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at least he has a chance to know.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is a Glen Farkless distillery. Obviously, it's another Speyside whiskey, another sherried whiskey, which has kind of unintentionally become the theme of this 12 Days of Christmas. I think there's been a few non-sherried whiskeys in there, but we've had a lot of beautiful, beautiful sherried whiskeys this time around, and I kind of feel like that might be a trend right now, where people go through their sort of different levels of their whiskey experience or the whiskey education, and they go through that point where they just love the peat, want nothing but peat, and then they start going away from the peat, and then they start exploring all the sherry whiskeys and stuff. And I think this is a classic. Glen Farkless is a classic sherry. They pretty much almost 100%, I think, use nothing but sherry casks in most of their whiskeys, if not all of their whiskeys. Bottled at 43% ABV, which is an interesting choice in my opinion, but maybe that's just where they felt it was best served at.
There is a little bit of history with Glen Farkless. I mean, it started in the I think it was a mid 1800s, the distillery, and but it was bought up by the Patterson brothers, and the Patterson brothers were dairy farmers who decided to get into the whiskey business because the whiskey business in Scotland back in the late 1800s was just booming. And so they were bottling, and then finally they decided to get into the distilling end, and they just simply, along with others, oversupplied the market, and the market crashed. And they had, I think they had about a 50% ownership of Glen Farkless, and it was a good thing that I think it was the Grants that ended up
I think it's been
saved them.
Pretty much family owned
Yeah.
from day one.
Yeah.
It's one of the few remaining distilleries that's still kind of family owned and operated.
So they picked up where the crash left off. Of course, the two Patterson brothers ended up being convicted of fraud and many other things, which was good because it cleared the air. But the whiskey industry in Scotland kind of had a bottoming out, and it didn't come back until after the Second World War.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bottle was about, I think I got it on sale for about $875.
Wow.
So pretty special whiskey, not something that you're going to get a chance to try every day, and that's what this club's all about. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed all the drams that we did this year. I want to thank all the people that played a part in being able to put this together, from the people that gave me opportunities to get a hold of some of these whiskeys, to the people that helped me package them up and bottle them and ship them out and all that. My wife Brandy and my kids were putting up with all of it, and Mom and Greg and Dan and Ellen for letting us use the whiskey saloon and all that stuff.
And in case you haven't purchased a last-minute gift, there's always our book.
I don't know if we'll be able to get it to them overnight unless we throw it at Santa when he passes by.
That's true. That's Wendy, Adam's mom, my wife, having her own epiphany, discovering that whiskey is not booze. It can be something that is way beyond.
She's trying to throw stuff at us,
That's
candy
right.
canes at us now.
Careful. Anyway, I hear that she's going to be doing a video with you. I know I said that once before in another tasting.
Yeah,
but this
it's
is
something
good.
that I want to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're working towards it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
I hope you guys.
I don't have anything in my glass, but
I still got some.
oh yeah. Anyway, it's been wonderful. Thank you very much for including me.
Well, thanks for being a part of it, Greg.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a great Christmas with your family. And we'll see you guys at the next video or the next whiskey thing that we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Mm-mm-mm.